Hey guys, what's up? It's Juggernaut from Alney Gaming. This is the first commentary I've ever done, so it may or may not be good. We're recording this in the theater mode, the new Black Ops theater mode. Really useful feature for playing back your footage, and if you missed anything during gameplay, you can of course come back and record it like I am. So this is one of my better gameplays I've had since I started playing the game. I ended up completely demolishing this team, despite a little bit of a rough start. So, and those long pauses there where nothing's happening, that probably just means I'm watching a kill cam, because it doesn't show in theater mode. So theater mode's just one of the new features of Black Ops that I really like. They added a lot of new things to the game that have really improved the gameplay and made it overall a cleaner game to play, where it's not as sporadic as Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2, I'm a big fan of. I love the game. There's a couple things that pissed me off. One-man army noob tubes, couldn't stand that. They got rid of that. And speaking of that manner, I've barely been noob tube in Black Ops. It's one of those things that just never, hasn't picked up yet. The fact that you have to buy the attachment, maybe deters some people. There's more useful attachments you can buy. You can no longer pick up noob tubes using the Scavenger perk, and there's no one-man army to give you an unlimited supply. So they really deterred players from using the noob tube, which everyone pretty much agrees. Even if you use it, you agree it's a pretty cheap perk. Attachment. It's easy to get kills with, it's fun to use, but let's get real. It's annoying and cheap. There's my first 5-kill streak using the napalm as my 5-kill streak, and I'm a real big fan of the napalm. I'm pretty good at calling it in. I normally get at least 1 or 2 kills with the initial strike, and then sometimes I get lucky and some bad players will run into it afterwards. It's especially effective in Domination because if you call it on a flag, it's going to make that flag untouchable for at least 15, 20 seconds, which gives you, an extra 3 or 4 points in Domination. So that can really help. C4 I'm also a big fan of as your equipment. Earlier I protected the B flag with it. Great in Domination. You put it on a flag, you see it blinking, double tap X, easy kill. So that's one of my favorite equipment. The first thing I bought was Claymores, which, Claymores are awesome in this game. No delay when they click, almost guaranteed a kill. I've barely escaped Claymores. I might have escaped them 5 or 6 times since I started playing. If you hit a Claymore, you're almost guaranteed dead. So they're pretty good in this game, and they're much less visible than they are in Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2, you can kind of, if you see a Claymore somewhere, you can kind of run into it and click it and run back. I've tried to do that in this game, and I've died multiple times. So that's just one thing about that. Other equipment that I like, I thought the camera spike was going to be really, really cheap. But I bought it for Search and Destroy, because I'm trying to find out a good way that I can do some ninja diffuses, and I was like, well, if I put a camera on the bomb, I don't have to be near it, or at least in front of it in, plain view. And then if I see someone go plant, I can just run over and, crawl behind them and do my ninja diffuse. So I put it on, and I found out I really liked the camera. I didn't know it was a thermal camera, so that was pretty sweet. And that just really impressed me, how useful it is. Watches your back, turn around when an enemy comes. And then on the other side of it, if they're pretty easy to get rid of. If you use the hacker perk, you're not going to get caught by it. And even if you do, it's just going to draw the enemy towards you if you run by it. So most people aren't good enough to catch you by surprise if they're using it. The good players, of course, will use it effectively. And I don't even think it stabilizes campers that much. So we'll see. This part of my gameplay, I'm going on a little bit of a tear. B flags just got capped. I'm gonna go kill that guy. I'm not a big flag capper. I like defending flags more and going out and getting kills. I'll watch my teammates if they're getting it, but I feel like capping flags is almost a death sentence for me. You're guaranteed to die a lot if you constantly go and cap flags. You need players that cap them, but I normally will not go and cap flags myself unless someone asks me for help or I ask someone to come with me, because I also hate losing, so if I see that we need flags to win, I'm going to get flags. But I'd rather protect than go and So here's my first chopper gun of the game. I ended up getting 2 of these. I think I'm sitting at like 2 or 3 deaths right now. This first chopper gunner I'm just going to go on a tear with. And the new chopper gunners are sweet. 9 kill streak, makes sense. I thought they were going to be, you know, as good as they are in Modern Warfare 2. I actually think they're better, but they're definitely worth 9 kills since, you know, you can't use your 5 or 7 kill streak to add on to your you know, kill streaks to get other kill streaks. So, you know, the difference in this game, obviously, it's not the thermal vision. It still targets them with the red box, which is useful, of course, because it would be impossible to find enemies without it. The turret moves much slower, but it keeps a much more accurate stream of bullets. They're not really explosive rounds, so you actually do need to hit the body a little bit more. But as soon as you hit them, they die. You're not going to get hit markers with it, which I felt was like a little bit of the problem in Modern Warfare 2, but if you kept it around their body long enough, those explosive rounds would kill them either way. So this one, they tried to take me down a little bit, but I think I killed everyone who was targeting. Yeah, see, I just go out there. So that chopper gun is sweet in this game. And then the upgraded chopper gun, the gunship, I've only got to use once. I got it in a care package. I don't think I'm going to use it again. It's a little bit too much work, I feel like, for the average player. You know, you got to operate the entire thing. So you got to fly it. You got to use the turret, and you got to use the missiles. The first time I used it, it was the first time I picked up the game. I didn't really know how to fly it, and it took me forever just to find out how to get in the map. I mean, that's me being stupid. I got the hang of it now. I got a decent amount of kills with it, but I feel like the chopper gunner itself is much more effective than the gunship. The gunship just seems scary, and I mean it is. It's gonna take you down if it's in, but I think there's, you know, more effective kill streaks in it, including the dogs, which my SR-71 Blackbird just helped someone get. The dogs, you know, 1 bite kill. You know, they're pretty easy to kill, but there's so many of them where you're bound to get at least 4 or 5 kills every time you call dogs in, which is decent for an 11 kill streak. I think the chopper gunner is probably better. I think they probably should have switched that, had the chopper at 11 and dogs at 9. Because dogs will not get you, you know, 15 kills. It's not going to happen. The Blackbird in this game, sweet. It's definitely one of the most beneficial kill streaks you can have. If you're not using higher kill streaks after, I recommend you get the kill streak, go as long as you can without dying. Once you pick up that death, call that Blackbird in and start your kill streak over in, because it's going to tell you where the enemy is at all times. It's a live UAV. It's going to tell you where they're moving, when they're moving, everything like that. And then it gives you the direction they're moving in, which is pretty much the sweetest thing ever for, you know, any sort of recon kill streak. So basically, I mean, you're following them around corners, you're picking these guys off. They don't know what hit them because you know where they are, and chances are they probably won't know where you are. This is the second chopper gunner I get this game. This one I did terrible in. Obviously they didn't want to get hit by a hard kill streak this time, so they're trying to take me down fast. I'm missing shots. I can't kill any of these guys inside. I get a little spray over in this corner over here, some guys spawn, and then they take me down. And I get one more before I get completely taken down, which is something that they added to the chopper gunner, which I really like, where you're still firing on a functional turret while you're spinning out, which is realistic. You know, if that turret's still functional, if you're spinning out, you should still be able to fire it. So, game's wrapping up. We're just about to win. I'm around 50 kills right now. Pretty much demolished. Nothing really left to say. This is my first commentary. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please comment and rate it. And please subscribe if you like our channel, because we need all the support we can get. There's my, when I went 56-4, I think that was. We got 2 or 3 other guys with capture cards on the channel that'll upload content. Now that Black Ops is out, I'm definitely going to be uploading on a weekly basis. So please, please, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much. This is David from Alna Gaming, and see you next time.